Hello, and welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Kale with Queen City Comedy, and you are now soaking in the Monster of the Week, a paranormal soap opera brought to you by our friends at Smells Like Ghosts. Smells Like Ghosts, the global super team that every first Tuesday of the month does a narrative, ongoing, long form improv where they play the same characters, the same storylines continuing. Now going on, I don't know, this is the fourth year of the team. I think the Monster of the Week has been going on for at least three of those. But don't worry, you don't have to know all the backstory. You can jump right in. But if you like what you see, you can come back next week and see more of the same. What we need from you, though, is some suggestions to fuel our improv. So whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, if you would, give us a suggestion in the comments. The question is, what's an irrational fear that you had as a child? An irrational fear you had as a child. Put those in the comments, and we will get those in just a second. But we can't do this improv without a global improv super team. So please show some love for Smells Like Ghosts. There's one. Oh, here comes another. They're so suave. They're so debonair. It's amazing. It should be illegal. But it's not. It's perfectly fine in all 50 states and in the greater Republic of the Philippines. So let's meet our friends here. It's not okay in Australia, just so you know. Let's meet our friends by saying hello. Please tell us who you are, where you're zooming in from, and maybe a little bit about the character or characters that you play in Monster of the Week. We'll start right here with everybody's friend and neighbor, Rusty Bill.
That's right. I'm your friend and neighbor because I'm coming at you from the middle of the United States and Grandview, Missouri. And my name is Rusty Bill. My character is right here. You see that? It says Larry right there. That's who I play. He's a 6,500-year-old man that lives in the town of Undisclosed and is the sole animal control officer.
All right. Again, Soul, the only animal control officer, not the animal control officer for animal souls. Just want to clarify.
Right.
All right. Great. Thank you. And we head now southeast to Texas.
Pretty much just south.
Okay, just south. Straight
Just
to
just south of Rusty Bill. Hello, I'm Scarlett, and I am zooming in from Austin, Texas. And I play. My name just changed to Juniper. I play Juniper, a modern day witch an esoteric spirit and mischievous creature in Undisclosed.
Esoteric spirit. All right. Thank you very much. And now we move even further south, the most south you can get, to Emily.
Yeah, I'm illegally coming to you from Victoria, Australia, on the Mornington Peninsula. And I'm from North Carolina though, and I am playing Miss Champagne today, as well as Francis, who is some old guy and now he's a ghost. So buckle up.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Here she comes.
Buckle up.
All right. And then moving now due east. Hey.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm zooming in suspiciously from the Philippines in the morning in Asia. I play a character named Fakun, who's a monster hunter, or another character named Chief, and I'm a shipper, and I send boxes. Or another. Yep, that's about it.
Will we get confused over whether we are watching Cocoon or Chief?
Chief.
Yeah. Will we get confused as to which one we are watching, or will it be crystal clear?
It will be crystal clear because it looks like this.
All right. Fantastic. All right. Let's look at our suggestions on YouTube and or Facebook. An Irrational Childhood Fear. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, I know I saw one here. It's gone away. Did somebody put their fear down and then change it? No, I don't think so. All right. We're going to take from Michael. Let me check one more place. I think we're going to take from Michael. The fear that I know a lot of us probably worried about. That's being grabbed under the bed. Being dragged under the bed. Being grabbed and dragged under the bed. Also had that Cold Chuckles said that the Tooth Fairy taking my tooth and not giving me anything in return. And Cold Chuckles follows up with, it has happened. The tooth was missing. There was not even a tic-tac under my pillow. So you take from those two suggestions whatever you'd like, and let that fuel your improv. Let it soak in. Think about what you've done. And without any further ado, we go now to the town of Undisclosed.
Yes, it's time once again for Queen City Comedy's improv team Smells Like Ghosts, starring in the paranormal soap opera mystery theater thing show. I'm your host, insert host name. Join us now in the episode we call insert episode name here.
Grabbed from under the bed,
first,
or
here's what happened in our previous episode.
Last month we heard Francis say,
These edamame beans.
and 2 weeks ago we heard Cocoon exclaim,
My tumbler lid won't open.
all this and nothing more on the next Monster of the Week.
You know, every time you sip from a mug, you ingest nutrients that make you a more powerful human being.
Well, thanks, Chief. Having some of my tea at the cafe. This is Juniper's tea. I finally convinced her to sell it to the cafe. So,
Oh, I'm so happy for our friend. That's like hella entrepreneurial of her.
right?
Yeah.
So good. Now, Chief, you were coming here for that special meeting.
Oh yeah. Oh, yes, that's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah, yeah. Your eyes are rusty. Okay, just because it's a special meeting doesn't mean we have to cry about it.
Shut up, Jeeve.
I know. This is about writing that goodbye letter to Larry as he packs for his excursion to gain more animal knowledge.
I know, but I don't think Undisclosed is going to do well without Larry here.
No, I'm afraid not. You're right.
What are we going to do without Larry?
Try to assume his role, I guess. I don't think we can handle the pests like he can.
Now, why are you crying, Jeeve? You were making fun of me, but we're both crying now.
I am forever cursed with this facial expression. It's both.
Hmm. So the old man's finally leaving. This means I can get up to a lot of mischief. The possibilities are endless. I'm just so overwhelmed would be the good word for it. But I'm really enjoying how all the possibilities. Can you enjoy overwhelm? Because that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Wait, do I know when he's coming back?
Meanwhile, in the cliffs of the Spare Caves. Now, Cliff, you promised not to tell anyone that I was going to be here. All right. I need to hold you to that.
Aw, come on, Larry. You know we can't always promise stuff. There's a lot of us here.
I know, but I haven't had a vacation in like 572 years. I need the time away from all these crazy people.
All right, Larry. Just a big risk, coming from you. Leaving undisclosed for the first time in a long time.
I know my way around. I wasn't born yesterday. This isn't my first rodeo. I got experience in these matters. You want to see my resume? I'll show you my resume. But listen, just don't tell anyone that I'm going to Detroit.
All right. I can't make promises, but I'll talk to the moss. I'll make sure that they, just kind of hum gently when someone starts to step on them.
I always liked the way they did that. I'm gonna miss that for the week or so I'm gone.
Are you only gone a week?
Meanwhile, in Francis's house.
Jeeve.
Yes, Francis.
Okay, I'm so confused. Did you take my slippers that were by my bed?
I did in fact take them, but yet I placed them back where they were supposed to be because I'm a responsible shipper.
Right. Okay. Well. Okay then. Well, that makes me feel very much more at ease, really. Lately I feel like I've put things, by my bed or around my bed, and all of a sudden I don't find it anymore, and normally I think of what my mother used to tell me when I was a young boy. She would often tell me a story of when I was with my great uncle Newman, or it might have been my great nephew, twice removed from Newman.
Oh,
Anyway.
Francis, you're waxing poetic again about your family tree. You know, I like hanging out and keeping you company, yet I think you're being paranoid.
I'm paranoid. I am paranoid, Jeef. That's my whole shtick in life. My whole shtick is to be paranoid.
So isn't it like cannon fodder that you're talking to me about fear of your things getting taken away from you when they might just actually just be in your house?
It is quite messy, Jeef. You don't have to be so rude about it.
I'm sorry. I'm usually a chippier person. It's just I guess I've been a little moody lately since my friend Larry is leaving, and I guess I don't know what to do with all that pressure of and stuff. That's all.
Jeef, you have every right to feel that way. You should feel a great pressure. Because undisclosed might just go to hell in a hay basket when he leaves.
How did you do it? You're still here. Not technically alive, but still here.
Well, how do I do what? Be amazing? Be an old man? I don't know. I just stay grumpy and I stay paranoid and seems to help make me... Well, it helps that I also live with Miss Champagne and she buys me things and takes care of the house and stuff. But she hasn't been around lately.
See, and exactly that reason. I mean, you had someone to take care of you. I got this package from Larry, from his aunt, Matilda, in Detroit, Michigan. Let's open it together.
Chief, I find that very illegal. I don't know if I support this kind of mischievous behavior.
Oh.
No! No, Chief, don't! Don't open it!
What is this?
Yeah, I knew you were out there.
I know that you knew I was out here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be out here, would I? Anyway. Yeah, that was kind of puzzling to me too. But, you know, the point is, what I'm trying to tell you is,
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop that.
the entire town of Disclosed is out of Tic Tacs. Although I'm a lowly animal control officer, am going to risk my personal safety to go to Detroit to get some Tic Tacs and bring them back. I need your help, and I need you to be quiet about it so that I can successfully achieve this mission.
All right. You've got my attention.
I need to create a distraction. Now, I know that your tea is for sale over here in the tea place there where they get the tea and the coffee and stuff.
At the cafe.
That's the word I was looking for, right there.
On sale at the cafe.
Yeah. Cafe.
That's interesting to find out.
So
it is my tea. I will admit that it is my tea, but
yeah,
I'm supposed to tell.
Yeah, you ain't fooling nobody. Everybody who has ever had your tea, they go there and they drink your tea. They know it's your tea. and it's good tea.
But
But I
that's
just,
that tea is specifically for the cafe.
well, yeah. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is you need to put a little special ingredient in there so that people forget there ever was a Larry until Larry comes back. You being a good witch, I know you can do that.
I'm not a good witch.
Well, I meant that
Meanwhile,
I,
back at Francis's porch with Larry. Uh-oh. Larry, ring ring.
yeah.
I'm so darn mad at you, Larry, that I'm calling you even though you're sitting on the porch with me. The Cliffs just told me that you are going to Detroit. What the hell, man?
It's a long, complicated explanation. I mean, I already done told Jupiter, or the witch. I already done told her, so you can get your information from her. Because if I don't get on the 5:15 train, the town of Undisclosed is doomed.
Doomed, Larry. You're as paranoid as dang Francis now.
Well, I guess I could be. Yeah, in my old age. No, I'm not. What are you talking about? Trying to get me to believe that stuff. See, you're very, very convincing when you want to be. Uh,
You're very paranoid when you want to be.
well, I don't want to be paranoid right now, but we're out of Tic Tacs. The whole entire town. There's no Tic Tacs anywhere in any place in Undisclosed.
Larry, where are the Tic Tacs? And where are Francis's slippers? And where have my handbags gone? And my fancy hats that I've bought? Where have they all gone?
I didn't realize they were all missing. I was just concentrated on Tic Tacs because,
Well, now you're leaving town when we need Larry here to figure out what's taken all the stuff.
well, I got to go to Detroit to pick up the Tic Tacs I ordered. I can't ship them here to town. They'll disappear again.
Yeah, all right. Just mad at you, man. You could like given us a heads up before you been all sneaky and stuff.
Well, it would have saved me some time because here I done spent about 10 hours trying to convince everybody not to tell anybody else where the hell I'm going, and everybody's telling everybody else where the hell I'm going. I'm out of here.
Meanwhile, at the shipping counter in the cafe, I mean, not in the cafe, in the drugstore, the shipping counter in the drugstore.
Oh, Juniper, I'm so happy to see you here at the shipping counter in the drugstore.
Of course. I mean, I figure you would expect me to show up when I have packages.
Whoa, you got something to mail. All right, put it right
Yeah,
here. Yeah.
good.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I'm
All right.
just, we can set them down. I thought I'd chat. How, like,
Oh, okay. I'm
you
going
have to
on
tell
break.
why.
I'm going on break.
You have to tell people you're going on break. I thought this was just like your whole thing.
It's just lifetime conditioning of politeness.
Oh, okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
that,
Well, I'm
that
all
can,
ears.
that can be hard to break.
Oh, you can't even imagine.
Yeah.
I like watch a lot of Anthony Bourdain videos to try and like learn how to be confident, but oh well.
Pretty much a gold standard there. Like, I don't know. You're not getting it from Anthony Bourdain.
Meanwhile, at the Cliffs of Despair.
Cliffs.
Yo.
Will you help me make a decision?
I'm gonna ask you the same. What do you have for me?
What do I have for you?
How is it to you?
I didn't know that this came with a like a sacrifice type thing. I have to sacrifice something to the cliffs.
Oh, I mean, wow, you took that real dark. We make enough sacrifices here all the time. People come here all the time.
Oh,
Like you have like money or something for us.
wait, now you're shaking me down for cash?
Look, I'll be honest with you, Juniper.
Yeah, I really want some clarity here, Cliffs. What do you want from me?
I want you to figure out why Larry has to go to Detroit. I'm just kidding. That's stupid. I don't care why Larry's going to Detroit. No, you have to sacrifice your first ever bloom flower from your garden.
The first one ever? I don't have that one anymore.
Hmm. Well, what isn't that a shame then,
The
Juniper?
problem.
A big problem.
Like, do you want the first one of this season bloom?
Yes. I know that that hurts you, but I have to have it.
Oh.
Don't look at me like that, Juniper.
How can you even see my face? You have eyes?
I have eyes everywhere, Juniper. Even the moss are looking at you.
Well, I know the moss is always looking at me.
Well, you know, you're awfully sassy today, and I don't have to put up with this. I already got chewed out by Larry earlier.
If you like, you do have to put up with me if you want this.
Oh, hold on. This is the worst negotiation I've ever been a part of.
Isn't
Right.
it?
All right, what do you want, Juniper?
I mean, you just have to put up with me. Like, you're shaking me down for this.
Okay, I'll put up with you then. Fine.
But like, if you don't put up with me, like, and I go away, like, how am I going to give this to you?
All right, that's fine. Give it to the moss.
No, I have to give it to you.
I have no arms, Juniper. The moss will give it to me. I am a cliff of despair, Juniper.
Can I just like throw it over the cliff and you catch it? Like that's
No, give it to the moss.
Meanwhile, at the train station with Larry.
What have we watched? I gotta check my cell phone time.
I found you, Larry.
Hi, Chief, with the high-pitched voice that I can't hear too well. What?
I said I found you.
You found me? I wasn't lost, was I?
Well, we had no idea you were leaving so soon. We had no idea you were leaving so soon.
Oh, well, of course not. It's because I was supposed to leave sooner and 10 hours ago, and I got hung up with a bunch of crap. I tell you, I mean, all I'm trying to do is get some Tic Tacs in here to save the town because people keep getting dragged under their beds and then beat up because they don't have any Tic Tacs.
I'm just worried. I'm just worried that we can't handle it ourselves. Like, I know that this town is powered by Tic Tac, and that things have been going missing, and I may have deduced the reason. But I'm scared because I don't think we're as capable enough as you.
I mean, I don't consider myself as having any kind of special powers that you people don't. You gotta set your mind to it, Chief.
It's a tooth fairy.
Tooth fairy.
It's basically a rabid animal, and it's let loose in the town, and people don't know. But I found the fairy dust, and some of it.
You're telling me that all this crap is because of a tooth fairy?
Yes, but you're also right. We don't have any more Tic Tacs because it's also all been taken. All right. So
Well-
so it's like you gotta go get the Tic Tacs while the rest of us have to stay here and mitigate all the theft. But I don't. Yeah.
Well, I mean, hold on now a second. You see, tooth fairies, while they are part animal, sort of, they're also part monster. So, and the one thing they hate, the one thing on this earth that they hate is peppermint flavor. So they're not eating the Tic Tacs or throwing them away. They're hiding them somewhere.
Okay.
I think we need to get Fakun and have him go find those fairies and get our Tic Tacs back.
And you go to Detroit and get those more Tic Tacs.
No, I mean, then I don't have to go to Detroit if Fakun can get them.
Oh, okay. Yay!
Will Larry ever make it to Detroit? Will he ever actually even leave the town of Undisclosed? What's the deal with Jeep's face? Why does it always look like that? Is he crying or isn't he? Is this plan that they've hatched up too complicated? Tune in next week when we hear Fakun say,
This whole time they never asked me.
all this and nothing more on the next Monster of the Week. Hooray! Yay! Great job. Give it up. Show some love for this cast in the chat, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching. Come on back out, everybody. Come say goodbye. Look, they're regular people. They're regular people. All right, hey, if you want to see what happens next, you got to tune in next month, the first Tuesday of the month, first Tuesday of every month to see Monster of the Week and these fantastic humans that smells like ghosts. But that's all for tonight, so let's all say goodbye. I'm going to go between now and next time. I'm going to watch that horror movie that's about the tooth fairy.